Wildfires ravaging the Carolinas, hundreds of acres burned across our state.
South Carolina under a burn ban, while North Carolina remains under an increased fire danger. Good evening, I'm Tanya Rivera.
And I'm Julie Luck. Firefighters have been working around the clock battling wildfires across both North Carolina and South Carolina.
Yeah, one of them is burning in Montgomery County. WFMY News 2's Amber Lake is there as crews try to get an upper hand on the Falls Dam fire.
Here in Montgomery County, the Falls Dam fire continues to burn. The smell of smoke still lingers in the area, and as we were driving around, we saw some of that smoke rising into the sky. Thankfully, though, the fire is at 65% contained, but it's one of the largest fires that this area has seen. Crews, though, were ready whenever it started.
We fight fire with fire a lot of times, which means we will put in fire lines or use existing lines, such as, we'll put in hand lines, we'll put in dozer lines, or we can use roads or trail systems. And then we burn off of those in a controlled manner, which reduces the fuels between the lines and the active fire, stopping fire progression.
While there isn't a burn ban in place right now, officials are asking people not to burn anything for at least a couple months due to the wet, dry conditions. That's what really added to the many fires across the state.
Wildfire activity right now is pretty much statewide. Today is looking a little bit better than over the weekend. Obviously, Saturday in particular, we had some high winds, some really dry, warm weather, which fueled those new ignition sources to where we had several wildfires. But we have reached containment on the majority of them.
Even crews in the Triad are getting their fill of wildfires. Local NC Forest Service rangers say this past weekend was extremely busy and urge the public to help.
We urge landowners, residents to use caution when operating any type of power tools, chainsaws, four-wheelers, because any kind of spark right now in the woods or in the dry brush and grass can lead to explosive fire potential.
Right now, state and local officials are part of this firefight here in Montgomery County. As far as Triad emergency personnel, they're staying put and they're focusing on the communities over there during these dry times. Reporting in Montgomery County, Amber Lake, WFMY News 2.
Wildfires in western North Carolina have forced part of Polk County to shut down. The Melrose fire sparked Saturday night and has burned almost 500 acres. Right now, it's about 30% contained. Fire Marshal Bobby Aldridge with Polk County Emergency Management says it's been difficult to fight this fire.
We're a little bit worried about the front coming in tomorrow with the winds ahead of the rain that we're supposed to be getting.
He says the aftermath of Helene is also making parts of the mountain just simply impossible to get to.
With all the blowdown and debris from Helene, it's been hard to cut lines in. Unfortunately, you just have to let it burn to where you can put a line in.
The county will continue to do what's called a back burn, hoping that they will be in a better position come Tuesday. But Aldridge adds that fire is just simply unpredictable.
Meantime, crews in South Carolina are also battling a massive wildfire. This is a live look at Myrtle Beach, where an air quality alert has been issued because of the smoke. You can see the hazy conditions out there. The fire has burned 2.5 square miles. It's been more than 15 years since South Carolina has seen a wildfire this large. The governor of South Carolina has declared a state of emergency and issued an outdoor burning ban. The wildfire has come dangerously close to homes, but none have been damaged. The cause is under investigation.
All right, so Tim, let's talk about how the dry air and the wind came together to fuel these fires.
Yeah, Tanya, when it comes to fire risk, there's a couple things to consider. Number one, you need something to burn. At this time of year, we still have a lot of the fall leaves, downed branches and trees from the fall and winter season. Then you also want to make it easy for them to burn. With that, you're talking about gusty winds and very low humidity. We had both of those over the weekend. We still have the very low humidity right now. Our numbers for relative humidity are right around 20%. We have lighter winds than we did over the last couple of days, which is partly why today has been a little better. Temperatures are in the low to mid 50s right now. We'll talk about that next front coming to our area, which could bring us some rain soon.